Man, look at this huge dinosaur rib. I feel this in itself is worth the plane ticket to come to LA just to check out this attraction. Hey guys, this is Steve from Rockstar Eater, and in today's video, I'm gonna be doing the ultimate Texas barbecue tour in Los Angeles. Alright, maybe it's not as fun as doing a Texas barbecue tour somewhere in Texas, but you'd be surprised to know that LA does have some really nice Texas-style barbecue restaurants. So whether you live in LA or you're planning to travel to LA and you're wanting some really great barbecue, you might be asking, what are some really great Texas barbecue restaurants I must hit up? Well, that's what I'm gonna help you with in today's video. 3 restaurants, 3 menus, 1 mega experience. And if you guys are new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. More of these awesome food videos coming your way. And with that being said, let the Texas barbecue tour begin. I made it out here to La Brea near Hollywood to check out my very first spot on the tour, which is Bloodso's BBQ. This is one of the best and most popular Texas-style barbecue restaurants you're gonna find in all of Los Angeles. They always make it on the list of like top 3 Texas barbecue spots you can find in LA. So obviously, I gotta check it out. Very nice indoor seating. They also have outdoor seating. They got the full bar, all the TV screens with the sports. They got the merchandise. And they also have locations in Santa Monica as well as the Van Nuys Panorama City area. And I think the Van Nuys one is for takeout. You have some options all around LA. Ooh, this is always exciting to read. So our meats are seasoned with custom dry rubs and smoked for up to 14 hours. We use whole logs of real hardwood, charcoal, and fire. And due to long smoking times, capacity, and demand, we may sell out of certain items. So yes, that means you gotta get here pretty early to get it fresh and to get it available. Just like with most other Texas barbecue restaurants, they have a menu full of the starters, which are the appetizers, salads, as well as some nice sandwiches. And then here is the main attraction. Yes, you see brisket, pulled pork, pork rib tips, pork ribs, dinosaur beef rib. Yes, they have this pretty much all the time, so not just on the weekends. Hot links, and this is the way they sell it. 1/4 pound, 1/2 pound, 1 pound. I mean, it's not cheap. Most Texas barbecue restaurants in LA are not cheap, but then again, it is quality. And we also got our hot sides, cold sides. Nothing really surprising. I've seen this in pretty much all Texas barbecue restaurants. Cornbread. Yes, let's do it. That is like a whole inventory of the meats that have been smoked overnight. Look at that crust. The dry rub, it's amazing. It's like so black. Brisket slicing is really one of the most beautiful sights. If you're into food. No, I'm serious, it is. Look how thick that piece is. And those are the pork ribs. Looks very obvious, right? This is like the 2nd bestseller at this restaurant. The unveiling of the dinosaur ribs. Yes, the biggest attraction, the big beef ribs. Look at that, it's so big. Wow, look at those bones. It's like such a small kitchen, but this is where they're preparing all the food, whether they are doing dine-in or catering. I mean, most of this is already done because it's smoked overnight for about like 12 to 14 hours. So all you gotta do is just cut it up, put it on the tray, and it tastes like $1,000,000. I'll give you a little tour of everything I got. This is the brisket, which is the best seller, just like in most Texas barbecue restaurants. Got the barbecue sauce, and that is the coleslaw. We got some collard greens right there. And let's see, oh yeah, those are the spare ribs, which I think is the 2nd best seller here. And that one, that is pretty huge. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see, but this is really one of the biggest, if not the biggest beef rib I've seen in my whole life in a Texas barbecue restaurant. This is a big attraction at this restaurant, so of course I'm gonna eat it. And let's see, pickles, cornbread. Those are the hot links that are sliced up with some more of the barbecue sauce. Oh, what is that? Baked beans. Oh, one of my favorites. As well as mac and cheese. You don't have to go this extreme. You can get smaller individual portions of your meal. But I say come with a group so that you can order a lot of stuff and just enjoy all the best that this restaurant has to offer. And this is truly one of the best Texas barbecue restaurants because I've been here 2 times already. This is my 3rd time, and I'm really convinced that this is really one of the tops. I'm not gonna waste any more time. I'm gonna begin. Wow, that is pretty good. That is a winning brisket. It is so tender. It's fatty too, and I love the crust on top. It adds so much flavor. You see this black crust with the dry rub? It's like the salt and the pepper. Amazing. Ooh, you can taste the smokiness of it too. That I think is like perfection. But then in all fairness, I do have to try the barbecue sauce as well. Yes, I like my sauce with it. Kind of has like a tangy, sweet flavor. It's their house recipe, so every Texas barbecue restaurant is going to make it a little differently. But they have a very nice barbecue sauce, which I think they actually sell here too. And I'll try some of my hot links as well, also one of my favorites. Wow, those hot links kind of have a chew to it. A little bit spicy too. It's not just because I like hot links, but I think it kind of adds something a little different to everything else because, you know, you got like the black color of the ribs, the brisket, different color obviously, and different texture. I think it's awesome. Wow, these baked beans actually have brisket pieces inside. That is super cool. That is a winner. Sweet and creamy, and the addition of the brisket inside makes it more, how do you say, like comforting, especially if you like meat. I haven't been to too many barbecue restaurants that add pieces of the brisket or any sort of meat into the baked beans, so it's very unique the way they make it here. Yeah, definitely something like that. So it can't just be like soft all around where everything is like the creamy cheese. There has to be like a layer of orange cheese that's kind of crispy on top. It adds a different texture to this whole dish. Yeah, they make really good mac and cheese here as well. And then the pork ribs. This is like the #2 bestseller right here. This flavor is so unique, it actually kind of tastes sweet on the surface. So yes, this might possibly be my second favorite one here. But then again, I haven't tried the beef ribs yet, so maybe I'm speaking too soon. But before I get there, I have to also have my collard greens. Yeah, that collard green is really top notch. See, whenever you eat collard greens, sometimes you can just taste like one flavor in it, you know, kind of like that earthy, bitter flavor. But it doesn't taste like that here because there are shreds of meat inside. So there is like that meat flavor inside as well. Yeah, this is really one of the best collard greens that I've had in a Texas barbecue restaurant. But then they have this other vegetable dish, the coleslaw. Everybody loves this one, right? That one just brings a smile to your face. It's just so bright. It tastes like eating sunshine in your mouth. Nice and crunchy, refreshing. Another one of those side dishes that I don't get all the time when I go to an American restaurant. But here, it kind of makes you appreciate it more if you can eat it and it tastes this good. This beef rib is a beast. I mean, for $39, they really give you a lot. You see that? It's like 2 portions in there. Oh man. I think I bit off a little bit more than I can chew. Okay, that is a masterpiece right there. Like super tender, you got the fat content that adds like that oily, rich flavor, and the crust on top, I have no words. It's just so beautifully cooked and slightly crispy as well. Yeah, for sure, this is the one you gotta get. I mean, the brisket, definitely a 10 out of 10, but this one, I mean, look at it. It's like a big dinosaur rib, and it tastes so good as well. This is really an attraction when you come here. Like, you really have to see it to believe it. I wouldn't be surprised if this ends up being my favorite Texas barbecue out of all the ones I go to on this tour. But then again, I haven't been to the other one that I'm gonna go to next, so that's gonna be a new discovery for me, and I heard that that's also one of the best ones you can find around Los Angeles. Hi guys, this is Tad. He's the awesome manager here at Bludso's BBQ. Yeah, look out for this guy when you come here. Woo, thank you so much, man.
Thanks for coming in.
Texas barbecue is not so plentiful in LA where you can find your next really great restaurant like right around the corner. You are going to have to drive around Los Angeles. But if it's good, then hopefully it's worth it, right? I made it out to the second restaurant of the day, which is AJs BBQ. It's in Huntington Park, which is south of downtown LA. And this is another one of the most raved about, highly rated Texas-style barbecue restaurants you can find in all of Los Angeles. They got the brisket, they got the sausage, and if you come on a Saturday, they got the beef ribs. Oh yeah, today is my day. It looks like it's kind of a small, casual, Southern-style restaurant. I can tell it's the real deal. Look at all of this firewood on display. Oh, it makes you so excited for what you're gonna eat. And oh wow, look at that. They even won so many awards. Look at all these publications from Texas Monthly to LA Times. Yeah, it's a bit of a far travel, but I think it's definitely worth it. So you see the menu right when you come up to the cash register. It looks like here they sell the meat by the half pound or by the pound. So yeah, I recognize a lot of these, like the brisket, pulled pork, spare ribs, and they make their sides in-house. That's always a pretty good thing, right? And oh, look at that, smoked meat sandwiches. Yeah, I heard their sandwiches are pretty good as well. And this place is also known for their barbecue bowls and barbecue burrito. Yep, so if you guys are thinking of ordering this big burrito, it's something that a lot of people here get, so I wouldn't blame you. I think they're pretty much done smoking the meats, so it's all ready to cut up. But this is what they're still working on for next week, the hot links. Yep, they make their hot links in-house and they are super plump. That's the way I like it. Looks like this restaurant has some Salvadoran influences. They are making the brisket pupusa. Another good reason to come to this restaurant on Saturdays beside the beef ribs. Oh, so juicy. Yeah, and I love the crust on top too. That's always the best part. And this is used to make their brisket burrito. That is pretty epic. And I see those beef ribs. Oh man, look at those bones. Doesn't it make your mouth salivate when you see something like that? That is a work of art. AJs BBQ closes on Sunday and Monday, so you have to get here from Tuesday to Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Realistically, you can have your breakfast or brunch at this restaurant, which is what a lot of people do. You know the drill. We are going to take a tour of this platter. Yes, I got all the good stuff for today, such as the pork spare ribs to the right, and that one is the brisket pupusa. So inside we got the pieces of the brisket along with mozzarella cheese and red beans. So a spin on a very classic Salvadoran dish. And then up here we have the beef rib. Yes, the biggest attraction on Saturday. Get here on a Saturday to get this. Another very interesting item, the barbecue brisket burrito with jalapeno cheddar sausage. Yes, this is quite a beast. It's a lot. It can feed 2 people, no joke. And then up there we have the brisket sandwich, but most specifically, it is the brisket pitmaster sandwich, also a specialty here. And you cannot forget about your side dishes too, right? This is their house special rice, mac and cheese, very obvious. Their barbecue beans, and it looks like there are some pieces of meat inside. The coleslaw, the potato salad, as well as the pickle and onions. And oh, special of the day. Yep, when I saw this on the menu, I was like, I'm gonna get it for sure. This is the chicharron. Now this is something you don't find in too many Texas-style barbecue restaurants. Oh man, those spare ribs are so tender, I can already tell. Oh man, the flavor is so good. And it's pretty clean tasting too, so it doesn't have like that gamey, you know, like that porky taste or smell. Oh, I don't know what they did to this thing, but it's pretty spot on. It's not like your typical black colored pork ribs. This one is more like reddish brown. Oh, seriously, when I saw it, I already knew it was gonna be good. Yeah, for sure. This is one of the things you gotta get here. All right, switching gears. So with the pupusa, there is a way to eat it if you are new to Salvadoran cuisine and you don't know how to eat a pupusa. Let's put some of the salsa as well as the veggies on top. That pupusa is as good as what I've had in so many of these street food vendors, Salvadoran restaurants. So it's crispy on top, very soft on the inside, super hot as well. Oh yeah, you can seriously come to Ray's Barbecue just for the pupusa. Anytime you see a beef rib in a restaurant, you can't help but get excited. I feel like this is the manliest food to eat on the planet. Juicy fat right there. This definitely tastes different than the one I had at Bludso's. That pepper on top, whoa, it's actually kind of spicy. Like, I can feel it in my throat. There's kind of a kick to it. Okay, so I would say that this is probably the most peppery beef ribs that I've had in a Texas-style barbecue restaurant so far in LA. Not as big and melt in your mouth as the one that I've had at Bludso's, but it's like you still got to order it when you come on Saturdays. I mean, you have to. House specialty alert, the brisket burrito. That's like the definition of food porn. It's like all of your favorite American foods are in this burrito. Not exactly like an authentic Mexican burrito, but hey, why not just have fun with it? This is like the most epic burrito that you can have. It's really good tasting and it's gonna get you so full. You are seriously gonna take this one home, unless like you're a competitive eater or something. And I do recommend that you get to the brisket sandwich fairly quickly because the brisket dries out really quickly, so you really have to get on it. I don't even need to taste anything else in the sandwich. I just bit off the piece of that brisket and I can tell I like it. Yeah, first off, that brisket is really melt in your mouth and so smoky too. I love the refreshing taste of the coleslaw inside, as well as the crunchy, briny flavor of the pickles. Even if you don't end up getting the beef ribs or the pork ribs or any of the standalone barbecue, get this and you're all set. I mean, the brisket itself is really like one of the highlights here. I'm just getting caught up in all of these barbecue main dishes that I'm forgetting about my side, so I'm gonna try it right now. Wow, that's good. It kind of tastes like the rice that I've had in some of those Caribbean restaurants. Wow, that's really good. I didn't expect that. Yeah, I know when I come back here next time, I'm definitely gonna get the rice as one of my side dishes. But in every place, you gotta have your mac and cheese too, right? Wow, I really like the way they make their mac and cheese here. You know how a lot of other places, it's kind of more like watery? This place, like you can actually really see the cheese like stuck onto the noodles, and that really makes a difference. Man, even the cheese flavor is really good too. Wow. Okay. Yeah, for sure, you got to get the mac and cheese here. You know me, I always have to get my beans as well. Seriously, one of my favorites. Okay, that's pretty good too. That's the way I like it. Sweet and just a tad bit spicy. I mean, anything they add meat to, it's gonna taste better. I bet even if they put meat in the coleslaw, it's gonna make that taste so much better. Speaking of coleslaw, it's like right next to it. It's screaming, please try me too, for your health's sake. It's like sweet and crunchy and very refreshing. I'm impressed with their side dishes. It's like I'm trying to think which is the best one out of all of them, but they're all so different and unique in its own way. Yeah, the coleslaw here definitely is a winner. It is a winner. Yeah, I can tell this is a really good restaurant. Now I see why a lot of people hype up this place and it's won a lot of awards, a lot of critical acclaim. Their food all around is really tasty. And I heard that the chicharron is kind of a new menu item. It almost tastes like something out of a Filipino restaurant, but more with like that Texas barbecue flavor. But you know what I really love about chicharron? It's the skin, the crust that's on the outside, because it's so crunchy. You know, this part right here? And then this part, yeah, that is like the Texas barbecue rub right there. I don't think I've had a chicharron like this before. I just realized I forgot to get the barbecue sauce. I was eating the meal the whole time without it. It just shows. Even without the barbecue sauce, it tastes fabulous. All right, guys, this is Sebastian. He's the awesome manager here at Ray's Barbecue. Yeah, look out for him. He's a really awesome dude. Of course, there's so many Texas barbecue restaurants in LA that I cannot get to every single great spot. But what I can do is throw out a couple of honorable mentions. If you're in the Lincoln Heights area, here's one you can definitely explore, Moo's Craft Barbecue. I heard it's a really great spot, won a lot of awards, so worth checking out. This one I've been to in the past a few times, Maple Block Meat Company in Culver City. Another one of the very best Texas barbecue restaurants you can find around LA County. Last but not least, I have made it out here to AJ's Tex Mex Barbeque. It's in the neighborhood of Valley Village, and this is also another one of the highest rated Texas barbecue joints in LA. In fact, some people say that it might be the best within the San Fernando Valley. I've been here a few times before in the past. It's really awesome. That's why I'm excited to check it out once again. It's just like how I remembered it. A small little restaurant. Right when you come in, you see the firewood that's right over here. Oh, that's pretty cool. And the counter that's right here. So it's a central Texas-style barbecue restaurant with Tex-Mex influence. So you're gonna find the very traditional Texas barbecue along with some Tex-Mex dishes. I am super excited. One-sided menu, very simple. That's the way I like it. Beginning with your appetizers. You see we got Southwest salad, we got some quesadilla, even their nachos are very popular here. And the meats, this is what everybody comes here for. You can do like a plate with one side, brisket, chicken, pulled pork, hot links, oh, all your good stuff. Or if you want to do a combo, you could do one of these as well. You see, such as the platter, feeds 2 to 3 people. So you can get 3 different meats plus 3 sides. Or you can do it on a bun, kind of like a sandwich, which I always like, especially with pulled pork or brisket. And just to let you know, beef ribs are served only on Saturdays and Sundays. Yes, they're famous 12-hour smoked beef ribs. I'm here on a Saturday, so you know what I'm gonna get, right? This is Anthony. He is the owner of AJ's Tex Mex Barbeque. He's gonna be making some awesome stuff for us today.
That's right. So what we do with this is we'll cut a piece off and sell it by the weight. We'll take it off the bone.
Uh-huh.
So.
Oh, wow. Oh, so you actually take the bone out and then you would cut it up?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I don't think I've ever seen it made like this before.
And then put it back on the bone.
Oh, wow. This is so cool.
So what we serve with this is we make a white barbecue sauce. It has a little bit of horseradish in it. So imagine like a prime rib dinner with horseradish. That's kind of what we're going at here.
I'm telling you guys, this is really one of my favorite things to get. It's like I always have to have hot links with my barbecue meal.
So it's a pork spare rib.
Yes.
So if you notice, it has this piece on here, which we call the rib tip. We sell that as well. So it's kind of like rib meat, but you just cut it into medallions and eat it off the bone. There's no bone on there, but there is a little cartilage.
So do all the pieces taste pretty much the same, depending on...
Pretty much. I mean, obviously on the end here we won't use because it's a little dry, but you know, people prefer the right in the middle there.
As you can see, it's a very small restaurant and most of the seating is out here, but you can also sit at the bar that's right next door. It's totally okay. They'll let you do it, but of course you can always take it to go, and they do catering as well. Family-run business. Like I said, I've been here before. Their food is awesome. That is why I am back here again. You know me, I decided to go with the platter, going all out with it. So this platter goes for about $52 on the menu. Feeds about 2 to 3 people. So on it, you get 3 different meats and any 3 sides. So for the sides, you got the potato salad, house-made, along with the mac and cheese, which I heard they blend 3 kinds of cheeses. That's always good. As well as the street corn, the elote, and the 3 meats. We got the brisket, obviously. That's something you have to get, along with the ribs and the hot links. And it does have some, look, pickles, white onion, red onion, barbecue sauce. It's not cheap. But then again, what Texas barbecue restaurant is really cheap, right? If you're gonna go out and eat American style barbecue, you're gonna be spending some money, whether it's here in LA or somewhere in Texas. I mean, that's just the way it is, especially if it's quality food. And this definitely looks like quality. Bro, that potato salad is bomb. Like, you know the taste of potato salad that you would find in barbecue restaurants, right? How it's a little bit vinegary, it's a little bit salty, it's creamy. The potato, of course, is very soft as well. Yeah, this is like really one of the best potato salads I've had in a barbecue restaurant. But then I heard a lot of good things about their mac and cheese too. It has like a really strong cheesy flavor. Like you can really taste the flavor of the cheese. Now I want to say that I'm not the biggest mac and cheese fan in general, so it's not really one of the things I always get when I go to a Texas barbecue restaurant, but I heard that it is one of the highlights here. So I'm willing to be open-minded and to give it a shot. And the thing with Texas barbecue is you should get to it fairly quickly, because if you let it stay way too long out, it might get a little bit stale. That thing really just melts in your mouth. It's so tender, it's very juicy, and there's like that fat content that's on the edges of the crust, you know, that smoky flavor too. Really, it's like near perfection. This brisket is like, you don't even need to use a knife. I mean, just stab your fork into it and that thing just breaks apart. Wow, I'm loving the taste of it. Yeah, super tender. And even kind of rich tasting too. So from what I understand, they use Harris Ranch beef, which is super awesome. Yeah, for sure you gotta get the brisket here. Okay, another one of their highlights, their pork ribs. Let's do it. You see, it falls right off the bone. Apparently, it's a big highlight at this restaurant. Good Texas barbecue restaurants, you don't need to put barbecue sauce in order to make it taste better. I wouldn't say that it makes it taste like better, but I just say it makes it taste different. You know, kind of like flavoring it in a different way. So that's why I'm going to put it on. That is so amazing. Wow. I'm a sauce type of person. I mean, I'm totally okay eating it by itself just the way it is, but the sauce really does add something special to the whole barbecue experience. And I don't want to forget about my corn too, the elote. Okay, that is really bursting with flavor too. Oh, everything in here, like the butter, and I heard there's a lot of butter in here. Maybe that's why it tastes so good, right? Along with the cheese and just everything in here. Yeah, you know what? I think this is one of the much better elotes that I've had. Like at any, not just Texas barbecue restaurants, but just any restaurant. And then the hot links, also one of my favorites, can't forget it. Crunchy and also tender. And it's not terribly hot too. I've had some hot links where I was like, whoa, that's really spicy. But this one, it has just a little bit of a kick to it. But it's a very classic tasting hot link that you would find in a lot of these Texas-style barbecue restaurants. And this one is only on the weekends, the barbecue beef ribs. Yes, these do sell out, so you have to get here pretty quickly so that you can get yours. So this one sells for about, I believe, $2.55 an ounce. So that means this one is close to $40, but it is pretty big. So the way they do it here is they would remove the bone, and then they would cut the beef rib in pieces. And it comes with your pickles, your onions, as well as this thing, which is pretty cool, a white barbecue sauce. Have you ever heard of that before? Now, this is one of the reasons why I've come to this restaurant today, the beef ribs. That is like perfection. You know, the thing that I find really interesting about the way this beef rib tastes is that it's really like crunchy on the outside. And inside, it's like super melt in your mouth, fatty, juicy. I mean, this is really one of the rarest kinds of beef ribs you can find in a Texas-style barbecue restaurant. And with this one, you're supposed to pair it with the white barbecue sauce. Okay, that takes it to a new level. I mean, without the barbecue sauce, it was already so fabulous. But I feel like now, if you want it a little creamier along with that horseradish flavor, yeah, because it actually does taste like horseradish, almost like what they use with prime rib. Wow, this is so good. Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, get here on a Saturday or a Sunday because the beef rib is something you cannot miss out on. For sure, number one thing you need to get is the brisket. I know so many people say that about Texas barbecue restaurants, but the brisket here is like really off the chart, like a 10 out of 10. It's so good, especially the texture of it. But also, you gotta get the beef ribs. But they don't have that during the weekday, so you have to come on a Saturday or Sunday. Really, one of the best undiscovered Texas barbecue restaurants you're gonna find anywhere in Los Angeles. I'm gonna drop in the comment section which of these 3 barbecue spots that I like the best so that you guys can have your little discussion down there. Well, thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the end. You guys rock, and I'll see you all in the next food adventure.